coming in too hot. Oh! Oh! Alright, guys. What you're looking at is the E-Flite Night Timber X. And we are definitely in the night with the Night Timber X. We're going to be using Safe Select, of course. We don't have much wind right this second, which is good. I'm just going to try to do a couple patterns so I can get a feel for landing this guy. Well, let's see how this goes, huh? So we're going to take off from our left to the right, and then we'll make a couple passes and see what happens. Now I tell you what, the wind is coming from my back, so we're gonna turn around. What little bit of wind there is right now seems to be changing a little bit. All right, so we're gonna take straight off here. Whoa! There we go. Let's get her up. Boy, it sure looks good. I've got a aileron rudder mix in it to help turn. Of course, I'm using Safe Select. It's flying pretty level. I'm sure the cars that are going by are like, what in the world is that? Awesome. Flying is so far so good. I practiced a minute ago before turning the camera on. A little more daylight than there is now, and the landings were a little challenging because of the elevation. Like this asphalt pad is to my left. It's sitting above grade. You know, there's a fairly good drop off, and where we just were, the elevation is up. So if we land from right now our right to the left, you got to fly in and then come down to get to the asphalt. And this way, it's kind of the other way. Cool. I like how when it turns like that, you can see it all lit up completely. Try half flap. There it goes, nosing up, of course. No flaps. So when I flew it last night, just a little bit, didn't have enough room to really fly it like this. And I was having a hard time trimming it out. So I put the steel rod that joins the elevator halves, because I have a fairly good size 4S 3300 battery in it, and I felt like I needed some weight to hold the back down a little bit. Now I feel like there's too much weight in the back. I'm sure it's all just getting used to it. I mean, I haven't flown this thing no more than 10 times. It's probably closer to 7. So I think we should probably try to think about some landing approaches. I like to trim. Ooh, I like to fix the trim on the flaps before we put in the second battery. We'll do that. I'll tell you what, I'll go by right in front of us and turn on half flaps, and you'll see this thing just jump up. And it's going with the wind too. Half flap, and it just jumps up. So the down elevator mix needs to be increased with the flaps for sure. Oh, that is cool, guys. Steve, my friend, he said you ought to get a night timber when you're at the flying field, and you know you're like, oh, I want to get one more battery in, but it's just on the brink of being too dark. He's all, then you got the night timber. And he's right, because like today there were sports being played out here, Plus it was fairly windy during the day, so I didn't come fly today, but I came out here when the sports were ending around like 6:30ish, and obviously it's still daylight for a while, and this would have been the perfect plane to fly. So thank you, Steve, for suggesting the Night Timber X, and I hope I can get good at it to really fly it with the the dual span ailerons and all that. So the timer just went off. I got a 5-minute timer, the 1-minute warning. So let's think about some landings. Right now I'm going with the wind. We're not going to land, but just kind of getting an idea, settling it down. I think we will land that way because of the elevation drop on the other side, and I feel the wind coming from my back now, so that's pretty good if it'll stay blowing that way. I'm coming in too hot. Oh! Oh! Throttle cuts on. That heavy battery up there. That's the second time I've done this today, and the propeller just doesn't like that. Cool deal. Real quick, we'll look at our telemetry and stuff. I'll tell it to you guys. So 7 fades. That's a big, big, big jump in the better direction. Last night in the parking lot, it was like 73 fades. So you can tell the difference between electrical interference for sure. Maximum amps is 32, or 33 actually. Right now our volts is at 15.6, so we still got half a battery. I'm going to go to the flap settings real quick and increase the down elevator to like 25 from 20 in the mid flaps, and then the landing flaps, we'll take them guys to like 35. And I've got a bunch of down elevator trimmed in the trimmers. We'll just taxi it around here for a second. All right, let's put another pack in it.